This is the GAN 11M Pro. It's controllable and customizable, but would I recommend it? Probably, but it depends. Hey everyone, it's Rafi here, and last week I unboxed the GAN 11M Pro. And please consider watching that if you haven't already. Is the GAN 11M Pro worth it? So the cube costs £50 in the UK, which I believe is $69 in the US. When buying this puzzle, you have the options to buy either black stickerless or primary stickerless. And GAN also recently released a stickered version of the GAN 11M Pro, so that is also another option. And I also heard about the GAN 11M Duo, which also came out recently, and it looks to be the same as the GAN 11M Pro, but without the magnet adjustment. They did previously offer a soft and UV coated version of the GAN 11M Pro, but unfortunately they did cancel that, so it looks like the only one you can go with now is frosted. And I find this to be pretty good. I chose the primary stickerless version of the GAN 11M Pro as I really like how this looks on the cube. So the puzzle comes with the cube itself, a GAN bag, GAN pamphlet, a spare GS with an adjustment tool, extra magnets, a screwdriver, and a GAN card. And when it comes to the size of the puzzle, the cube is 56mm and it weighs only 63 grams. And probably the most exciting thing about this puzzle is core magnet. It's really nice to see the innovation in GAN cubes. But anyways, out of the box, the cube wasn't feeling that great for me. It felt like one setting wasn't really working for me. So I adjusted the cube to setting 1 for the magnets. You do also have the option to switch out the magnets for the hexagon nuts, which I believe make the cube stronger. I'm not exactly sure, but you do definitely get a lot of customization on the GAN 11M Pro when it comes to magnets. For tensioning, you have the option to switch between 4 different settings, 1 being stronger and 4 being the weaker setting. And I switched the darker blue GS nut to where I set the setting to 2. And for changing the elasticity, you can choose between 6 different settings where I set the setting to 4. After all this customization, the cube was feeling great. So great that when I was doing some of my first time solves on the cube, this happened. Yes! 754 cam! It's not a PV, but 754 cam. Yeah, I got a 7-second solve on camera. And that just really shows that this is an extremely capable cube. And not only has this cube been so incredible during solves, I've also been getting a lot more sub 10 averages on this cube recently, which is pretty good for me. So would I recommend you buy this puzzle? If you would like the best cube, the most customizable cube, and the best of the best cube, then yes, I would recommend you should maybe consider buying this puzzle. You see, there is one problem I can probably say about this puzzle, and that has got to be the price. £50 for a speed cube is a lot of money for buying a cube which you may or may not use. When comparing this to the £10 RS3M, that cube can give me very similar times to the GAN 11M Pro. I would recommend this to anybody who's serious about cubing, but if this is too much money, maybe wait till later. And if you already have the XS and you want to switch, I would probably say stick with the GAN XS, because the GAN XS is a very nice puzzle. It's still very smooth. And you know, there isn't really a difference in times compared to these two cubes. I probably, like, in a few weeks or a month or so, I might actually make a video where I compare these cubes, because they are very similar cubes. I would say probably stick with the GAN XS. If you have enough money for the GAN 11 and you want to spend the money, then yeah, definitely go ahead and do so. And I want you to just remember, this cube will not make you faster. When I try and do a solve on this, I average the same as what I do on this. Maybe sticking with your old main if that cube is already doing pretty well for you. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please tell me in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications, as this channel is all about cubing, with new content being released every week. We're also getting closer to 500 subscribers where I will do a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. I'm also doing a cube collection video soon, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!